In the early 1400s, France was a land torn apart by war. For nearly 100 years, the French and the English had been locked in a brutal struggle. The 100 Years' War. Cities burned, kings fell, and hope was fading. But in a small village called Domrémy, a teenage girl was about to change everything. Her name was Jeanne d'Arc, Joan of Arc. Joan was just 17 years old, an ordinary peasant girl who could not read or write. Yet she claimed that she heard voices, the voices of saints and angels, commanding her to drive the English out of France and crown the true king, Charles VII. At first, no one believed her. How could a young girl dressed in rags possibly lead an army? But Joan's conviction was unshakable, her faith stronger than any sword. She traveled across war-torn lands to meet the Dauphin, Charles VII. When she stood before him, she told him things only he could have known. Convinced she was sent by God, Charles gave her command of his army. Wearing shining armor and carrying a white banner that read Jesus, Mary, Joan led the French troops into battle. At Orléans, she rode at the front lines, unafraid of arrows or fire. Her courage was contagious. Soldiers who had lost hope began to fight again. In just 9 days, the siege was broken. France was alive once more. Joan's victories inspired a nation. Soon after, Charles was crowned king at Reims Cathedral, just as she had foretold. The girl from Domrémy had fulfilled her divine mission, but her triumph would not last. In 1430, Joan was captured by the Burgundians, allies of England. She was handed over to the English and put on trial for heresy and witchcraft. Her accusers mocked her faith, her visions, and even her clothes, the armor she had worn to protect her modesty. After months of interrogation and torture, Joan refused to deny her voices or her mission. Her final words were simple: "The light comes from God, not from you." On May 30th, 1431, at the age of 19, Joan of Arc was burned at the stake in Rouen. As the flames rose, she cried out, "Jesus, Jesus!" And the soldiers wept, realizing they had killed a saint. 25 years later, the church declared her trial unjust and cleared her name. Centuries after her death, Joan was canonized as a saint, a symbol of faith, courage, and destiny. Today, she stands as one of history's most inspiring figures, a reminder that one voice, guided by conviction, can move armies and change nations.